Probably all of it. You know, I'm a person who believes in manifesting stuff, and I'm usually about 24 months ahead of whatever I'm doing at this moment. So when we were putting together the final tour for Mötley Crüe, it was a couple of years ago. We were working on it and talking about, you know, how we were going to end it, where we were going to end it, what it would look like, and you know what it would smell like and feel like. So we've been in this for a while, you know, even though we're winding down now. We all know what's coming. We all know what's coming, and we're all in the same place, which is we love each other, we love what we've achieved, but we all want to do something else as well. And we think that the only way to do something as well, we know, is to leave this intact, because there isn't enough time. I haven't been able to tour with 6 a.m. because of Mötley Crüe. I don't blame Mötley Crüe. Mötley Crüe is my #1 band, but I want to make 6 a.m. my #1 band. And the other guys feel the same way. Tommy's into totally different kind of music. He's into electronic music. And Mick wants to do something more bluesy, guitar-driven. And Vince has a lot of businesses he's involved in. So for us to look at our calendar in 2016 and go, there's no Mötley Crüe, you go, what can I do with my time? And, you know, I'm already planning what I'm doing, and I'm sure so is everybody else.
Feels like your life is over, feels like all hope is gone. You kiss it all away, maybe.
You know, Mötley Crüe and 6 a.m. are about as different as they can get. It would be the type of thing where, you know, somebody wanted to do something together in the future for maybe an award show or something fun like that. It would have to actually be worked out. I think that what's important for the other guys in the band is also important for me, and that's to give some separation between Mötley Crüe and ourselves. And that is like no disrespect to the fans, it's no disrespect to the music, and it's not because we don't like each other, but it's going to be hard for people to look at each band member if they're still carrying around Mötley Crüe. I said I will never play Mötley Crüe music again because I wanted people to hear me. I wanted them to hear that we have 5 hit singles right now. We have a double record coming out. We got 2 years of touring. It's really not part of the plan. After seeing my own words in the press, I was like, who knows, maybe 4 or 5 years down the road, maybe we'll do an acoustic version of Livewire or do some interesting, but you will never see this band lean on Mötley Crüe because I don't think that's fair. I wrote the songs, so I guess I'm entitled to play them if I want. I just want some distance. We have this belief that yes is the only answer in songwriting. So if me and you were writing a song right now and you said, I have this idea, and I say yes before you can even finish because I'm open to the idea. And if I say, well, what if you put that like in this type of a timing, you say yes. And that keeps going back and forth, and sometimes magic happens that way. Sometimes train wrecks happen that way too, but we never say no. We always are like open to exploring this music that's like floating around. We think it's kind of floating around. We just nab it out. And because of that, we can write a lot of music. That's why we have over 28 songs written and recorded right now. I feel very fortunate, you know, to be honest with you, to have somehow found James and DJ and be in a band with them.
We gotta get it right this time, 'cause we were young and in this time.
We have it might even end up being 9-minute long song. That'll probably end up ending one of the records. We have a very short song that's really simple, just basic guitar and James's voice and a powerful lyric. And that, you know, it'll find a home because we have another slow song. So we're starting to like do that. It's kind of exciting. Thematically, it's not like they're not a concept, but they do tie together sonically. We want it to kind of be off the radar. We want it to be really just for the fans. And that, you know, what happens, you could show up and no one's there. That would suck.
When the angels break their wings, they crash and stumble just like we struggle.
Well, I mean, one of the things I love about radio is the music. So to be in a place where I am constantly filtering music, new music, it's coming in, reliving some music. I have a classic rock show, I have an alternative show, and I have an active rock show. So I'm listening to everything from maybe, you know, Mumford & Sons or AWOL Nation to like Skinner and Zeppelin to Bring Me the Horizon. And then I have the new bands, the baby bands that are coming out. And I give those bands exposure. And some of those bands like Bring Me the Horizon, they didn't really have a lot of exposure in America. And the Struts is another band, they didn't have a lot of exposure. You know, it feels good to help rock music. I mean, you know what's crazy to me? Is there are bands out there fucking touring, and they are selling out venues from 200 seats to 20,000. And they are like on the road, and they are like satisfying people. People are going to the concerts and having these great emotional experiences, all kinds of experiences. And in general, the media doesn't talk about it. It's like we're like the ugly stepchild hidden in a closet. We're kind of like the underdog, and it kind of pisses me off, and it kind of makes me proud to be part of something like that. I'm trying to control my wife. That's what I'm working on, mind control. But it's not working. No, in all seriousness, I think it's about continuing to explore who you are as a person. And I try to embrace change, you know. I hope that someday I'll be 70 and I'll be sitting here, or 80, and I'll have a long, weird white beard, and I'll be this creepy, tattooed character, and you'll be talking to me about my book of paintings or something, because you just have to keep going. You have to always be in it for the art, but you have to figure out how to make money so that you can keep doing it. Well, I think that people might think I'm a little more exciting than I am. I'll be honest with you, I'm really quite boring. But I'm always looking for something, and I think because of that, I'm not really that rock and roll. I don't think I'm very rock and roll at all. I'll be honest with you. I am the anti-rock star. I am boring. If you're watching this, don't pay any attention to me. You right here that I'm from California. What a pussy. A fucking pussy. I got a heater on me. I got a heater in my ass. I'm so cold.